nothing unusual for now.
Xiaogong, when did you get back? How was your first mission as a Void Hunter? Why are you being so secretive? Oh, right. Wise Senior Fufu and Senior Inhu are still out taking care of things around Phylum Heights. I'll go fetch them. Just wait a sec. Huh?
Shh! Keep your voice down. Sorry, Junior. I guess I don't know my own strength now.
I'm fine. But don't you want to see everyone now that you're back? Did something happen during the mission? Did it not go well?
No, the mission went perfectly fine. I just came across something a little strange. I'm sorry, Junior Belle. I wanted to be happy coming back to see you all after the mission, but I'm just so tense. I have no idea when the next anomaly might appear, and you can't hear it.
What drives a person to take up the sword, and what awaits them because of it?
Hold on. I'm not imagining things, am I? Did a woman's voice come out of the Qingming sword just now?
Huh? You can hear it? But none of the investigators I worked with on the mission could hear it. Not even Senior Miyabi.
What lies within the heart of one who takes up the sword?
Actually, I can hear it really clearly. It's still speaking even while we're talking, mumbling something about what lies within the heart of one who takes up the sword.
Well, I guess that will make things easier for me to explain. While I was wielding the Qingming sword in the middle of battle, I suddenly heard a woman whispering in my ear, and I couldn't make it stop, no matter how hard I tried. Nothing like this has ever happened before. I didn't know if the Qingming sword had undergone another change, but when I was about to bring it back for Shifu to take a look, it suddenly said something that caught my attention.
The one who wields the sword shall find the answer within the hidden realm, the very origin of...
Yes, that!
Did it say a hidden realm? I've never heard Shifu or Mr. Liu say anything about that before. What kind of...
I'm not sure how much of what it says can be trusted. But if such a hidden realm really does exist, and there's knowledge linked to the origin of the Qingming sword...
I see. So if that voice isn't lying, we should be able to find a way to overcome the Qingming sword.
Yeah! Shifu and my brother have done so much to suppress the Qingming sword's effects on me. I think it's time I take action too. With you here, Junior Belle, even if Shifu and the others can't hear the voice, they'll still believe me. I want to tell them what's going on, and then head to that hidden realm and see it for myself.
The Qingming sword will guide you to the hidden realm. The sword bearer must not miss this fleeting chance.
Huh?
Xiaogong?
Just now, an image of a hollow flashed through my mind. Somewhere in Limnian Hollow. I even caught a glimpse of myself freeing the Qingming sword there. Is it showing me the way to enter the hidden realm? Junior Belle, we don't have much time. The image is in my...
Shifu went out on a mission earlier and isn't at Swabian Temple. If we're in a hurry, let's just leave a note for her.
Wait, Junior Belle! Wise told me that you experienced a strange reaction in your eyes earlier. You should stay here and wait for Shifu to come back. I can go to the hollow by myself.
This is about the Qingming sword, so I can't let you go there alone. And I haven't felt anything unusual in my eyes lately, so I think it should be fine. Don't worry, Xiaoguang. I'll be sure to take care of myself.
How am I supposed to refuse when you give me a look like that? Fine. Just promise me that you'll let me know the moment you... I hope we can find something in there.
If you come, remember to bring some pork buns.
Do you think we'll really find anything? So this is the hidden realm the Qingming sword was talking about. The whole area looks completely different. Like some sacred, secluded place hidden deep in the mountains. Amazing!
To think the Qingming sword could reshape an entire area within the hollow. Xiaoguang, are you okay?
No, I'm fine. But I've just had this strange feeling since a moment ago.
Finding a way out isn't the problem. It feels like there's an invisible barrier here that stops us once we get close.
I knew it. I felt this heavy, stifling sense of confinement ever since we got here. Guess this isn't a place where we can just come in. Even though we left a letter for Shifu, it looks like we'll have to explore this place on our own. The barrier will probably keep the others out.
It's gonna be tricky without any outside help. Still, hopefully we can explore without any trouble and find something that'll help with your recovery.
Strange. The Qingming sword feels more active than ever. This place must be hiding something really. Come on, let's keep going. I'm sure I can cut right through whatever stands in our way. Ethereals? Even in this realm? Let me take care of them. This feeling, it's...
What is it, Xiaoguang?
The Qingming sword seems so restless. If I use it now, it might awaken an entirely new power.
Uh-oh, that's the Qingming sword's new ability?
Yes, the sword feels amplified in this area. Let's keep going and clear out every ethereal here.
The gate is right up ahead.
Wait, why is there an abandoned sword altar here? The sword wills. More ethereals incoming. Use the sword's new power to take them out!
Xiaoguang, stay alert. This ethereal looks different from the others we've seen.
Winning pieces, Hardy, we'll be fine! It's more active than the others. I'll be careful. Out of our way, evil monster!
I'll match your move, Xiaoguang.
Swirling snow! Behind you!
I'm here to help.
Leave this to me! Judgment! A measure of steel slices the world through! Radiant clouds!
Interesting.
That voice. Why does it sound so familiar?
It came from the main hall. Let's check it out.
So that's the purpose of this sculpture. Interesting.
Huh? Shifu? What are you doing here? Isn't there supposed to be a barrier around the hidden realm? Was your mission nearby, and we somehow pulled you in too?
Hold on, Junior Belle. She might look like Shifu, but something's not right. The way she moves, the tone of her voice, something just feels off.
Shifu? Mission? I don't remember having any important matters to attend to, nor do I remember ever taking you as disciples. Who are you? Hold on. You there. Is that the Qingming sword in your hand? Ah, I see. You came from outside the hidden realm. And you're the current keeper of the Qingming sword, aren't you?
That's right. My name's Yeshunguang. And you are...
It's a long story, so I'll make it simple. I'm afraid I'm not the Shifu you're talking about. Just think of me as a native of this hidden realm. This low-lying area acts like a furnace, the encircling mountains trapping the energy within. An ideal site for enhancing the Qingming sword's power. When that power is unleashed here, it can reshape the hollow itself, creating what's known as the Qingming realm. Everything and everyone in this place exists according to the Qingming sword's will, my own appearance included. So it's no surprise. And this young one here, who are you? An outsider shouldn't be able to enter the Qingming realm at all. Only the sword's master.
I'm Belle. I'm accompanying her as her proxy.
Forget it. None of that really matters. Whoever you are, if you're capable of entering the hidden realm alongside the sword's master, you must have some remarkable ability. In any case, welcome to the Qingming realm. Or, as some might call it, the world of the sword. By the way, about those pork buns I mentioned earlier...
I grabbed some pork buns from the kitchen. Senior Inhu steamed them this morning. Wait a second. You're the voice we heard inside the Qingming sword?
These pork buns aren't bad. I've actually been trying to communicate with you for some time, Ye Xingguang, but you never responded. The fact that you're here now means your control over the Qingming sword has reached new levels. You must learn more about the weapon that's been fighting beside you. I'm sure you've been wanting to know more about the Qingming sword, whether it be for your own reasons or for your companions.
Exactly! If this hidden realm really hides the Qingming sword's origin, then please tell me, Shifu. Tell me how to suppress the effect. Sorry, you just look exactly like my Shifu. I didn't mean to call you that.
No worries. I once had students of my own. It's been some time since I last heard someone call me Shifu. Hearing it again now makes me feel rather nostalgic. Back to the matter at hand. The means of suppressing the Qingming sword is hidden here, but it won't be easy to claim. Remember what I said earlier? This is the world of the sword. You'll understand what that truly means soon enough. Scattered throughout this hidden realm are countless nameless, masterless swords. Seek out the 3 most extraordinary among them, then return to me.
What exactly do you mean by extraordinary?
Words alone can't explain everything. Get moving, and you'll figure things out as you go. Come back once you've found the first sword. Now then, I'll be here, waiting for your good news. Who made these pork buns? They're much better than what I used to eat back when I trained out the mountain sect. Very impressive.
This Shifu isn't quite like the Ishuan Shifu we know. She's more impatient, but somehow she still has that...
Somebody, please help me!
That voice and figure. Senior Inhu?
Yeah, that's gotta be him. But why would he need help fighting ethereals?
What's the light? Not sure. But let's help him. We can sort it out later. Shit!
Don't you underestimate me!
Have a rest, Miss Zhao. Found you.
All the ethereals have been taken care of? Thank you. Thank you for saving my life.
Senior, what are you doing in...
Huh? I've never joined any sect, let alone had any disciples. Are you sure you've got the right person?
Junior Bell, there's something about him that's not quite the same as Senior Inhu.
Sorry, I mistook you for someone else. You look...
I'm a mercenary. They call me Big Pan. I'm a part of the
The Melt Iron Mercenaries? That sounds familiar. But mercenary groups nowadays generally have a pretty loose structure. There aren't many stable organizers.
What's that supposed to mean? It doesn't matter. I can see you two are really strong.
Your comrades?
Yes. Not long before, my mercenary friends and I came here with a mission from the Lords to help develop some... They came well prepared and hit us hard. We weren't ready, and we were defeated. We suffered heavy casualties, and the survivors are still trying their best to hold on. But soon after I set out, I got surrounded by those ethereals. Time's ticking.
Calm down, we'll help. But aren't you a mercenary? The ethereals that attacked you aren't that dangerous. So, why didn't you fight them?
I lost my sword back where we were ambushed, so I can't fight.
Sword? Could it be connected to those extraordinary swords that Shifu mentioned? Either way, he's definitely not Senior Inhu. If he was, he could do...
We understand the situation. Please lead the way. We just happen to be looking for something...
Thank you so much, both of you. If you can save them, I will do whatever I can to help you. My teammates are trapped somewhere around here.
Damn, these ethereals! Am I really gonna die here today?
Oh, John, are you okay?
I know that voice. Big Pun! Finally, come on! Give me a hand here! Ha! Ha ha! I'm finally saved! I thought I was dead for!
Sorry for the delay. Are you all right? Wait, why are you the only one here? Where's everyone else?
Delay? That's an understatement if I've ever heard one. We sent you to get reinforcements. Where did you go? I got separated from the main group. I don't know their status either. So,
Well, I got these.
what? Are you for real? You think 2 people are gonna help? Listen, never mind. There's no time to get more support. Even if it is just us, we gotta go back and save
Qué
them.
bueno que te haya
There's no
salido
running from this fight, Big Pun.
con pocos tiros,
You
eso
gotta
está muy
fight.
bien, la mancha.
Me?
Actually, Big Pan lost his sword back where you were ambushed. Just leave the fighting to us.
Huh? Big Pun, you threw away the weapon that represents your dignity as a Whatever. You will have to fight, even if you don't have your sword. Just use your powerful hand-to-hand combat skills to...
Hold up. Powerful hand-to-hand combat skills? I thought he was terrible at fighting. Just a moment ago, we found him
You didn't know? He's not bad at fighting. He's just a coward. We would never recruit a weakling who can't even... He's way stronger than anyone in our group. We were hoping he'd become a powerful addition for fights. But after a few missions, he couldn't even hold his sword anymore. Hey, Big Pun, look, it's different this time. We need your power. Stop being a...
Oh, do we really have to fight them to the death?
You want to reason with some bandits? Are you crazy? This is a crucial moment of the city's founding. This is our only choice. You don't want the entire group to get killed.
I don't want anyone to get hurt. But
Oh, wow. He's really fast.
Se
That's what I
escapó.
was saying. He's one of the best when it comes to both swordsmanship and physical ability. We better find him quick.
Let's chase him, Xiaoguang. Mercenary groups, looters, the city's founding. This all feels like ancient history. Though I'm not sure exactly what's going on. It looks like his sword...
I agree. Let's head in the direction he was running.
Cuando aparezca la marca de las espadas voladoras en la pantalla, pulsa hielo para que Jason Wang use su espada y vuela hacia la posición del objetivo. Al comenzar el combate, esta habilidad no se puede usar. Ok. Y es como un gancho, ¿no? A ver qué hay por allá. Este modo de juego me recuerda mucho a... ¿Cómo se llama? Al Honkai. Hace tiempo lo jugué y tenía como escenarios parecidos.
Through the void.
Hay que buscar eso. A ver qué dan. Diez películas.
I got a trace. Someone's been through here. It has to be Big Pan.
If that Merc's telling the truth, and he's really that strong, then why is he so scared of combat?
Los carritos de carga de cada área amplia se mostrarán aquí. Al interactuar con las singularidades de observación. Ok, es como para que se muestren los carros en el mapa.
There's blood in the air. Signs of a fight.
Recuerdo de la espada sellada. Uy. A la vez que da un golpe.
Don't push yourself, you You can leave the fighting to me.
No mames.
Get behind me! Spirit Frost! Radiant Cloud! The sword follows my will and wins power in the heavens!
Entonces, ¿para qué son las espadas esas? A ver. Interactúa con ellas para absorber su esencia y combínalas para completar las historias. Recuerdo de las espadas sellados. Completa los desafíos correspondientes para romper su sello. Los espadachines poderosos registrados por la espada se manifiestan como entidades con en el dominio oculto. Al reunir se puede colocar en el templo de los tres monos para obtener maestría de espada.
Xiaoguang, you okay?
Sorry, but could we stay here a little longer? I don't know why, but as I approach this area, my head is feeling unusual. Big Pond's footprints are on the ground. Looks like he's been through here before.
He was quick to escape the battlefield, yet he still stopped here? Can you see anything from this area?
Looks like we can't see much other than the clouds of ash. Though, it seems like there are quite a lot.
They're probably drawn here by the smell of blood. Looks like the fighting between the looters and mercenaries.
Does the stench of death and I think I'm starting to understand.
Huh? Just from seeing all of...
Yes. Since we both saw the same scenery, maybe it stirred up the same feelings in our hearts, too. Sometimes, I fear the power I wield. The power of the Qingming sword. It's so powerful. When I hold it, I can tell that a single swing might easily wipe out many people. Or I can also feel that these crows are drawn by bloodshed, and might be gathering because of me. Maybe that's what Big Pond was afraid of too. In the aftermath of wielding his blade and facing the lifeless bodies of his foes, maybe he could feel himself gradually slipping away. Sorry, I was getting carried away there. I just felt that he shouldn't be too hard to understand, since he's a fellow swordmaster.
Maybe you have a point. I can tell that he doesn't like fighting, and deeply values his companions. Having to wield the very power he fears to protect people. It's no wonder he's so conflicted. Hearing you talk about the insecurities you faced on your path to becoming a swordmaster, I feel like I'm slowly...
Thanks for listening to my random mumbling. Let's keep going. If we can find him, I want to tell him everything I've realized just now. I hope...
Heads up!
Y me pasé.
High-risk ethereals ahead.
Ah,
Stay
ya,
sharp,
ya
Xiaoguang. Wait, something's off about these ethereals. What's going on here?
Miembro del grupo de mercenarios agotado.
through using a technique. Now we can move forward. Another obstacle. Are you okay? Stand down.
No mames.
Break the ice. A measure of steel slices the world through. All right, let's keep going. Big Pan should be close by. I finally found Big Pan. Your companions need you right now.
No, I can't help you. When the looters came, I tried to wield my sword, but I immediately realized I was so scared I'll only end up being more trouble for everyone. What use is someone with trembling hands on the battlefield?
So you don't want to save your friends? You just want to hide here forever and let them die alone?
Well,
Big Pan, I understand what you're going through. You're afraid of getting hurt, afraid of the enemy's attacks. But what you haven't learned how to properly control your strength yet. Every time you do something, you deal devastating damage to others. That's why you're afraid that you'll event. That is what's bothering you deep down inside, right?
yes, that's right. When I first trained my swordsmanship, I never imagined that my sword could cut down an enemy so easily. I began to fear the sword in my hands, and I was also scared of the exhilaration I began to feel when fighting. I had a feeling that the sword would eventually turn me into a monster that only knows fight. You two are right. I can't just leave my friends. But please, tell me, how can...
There's no need to get rid of this fear. You only need to keep this feeling in your heart and continue fighting.
Huh?
Even though you're afraid of your own strength, you still want to use it to protect your friends. Even if your fear persists after you draw your sword, it's a reminder of how you must coexist with your own strength. You cannot let a desire for destruction take over. And I think that's something that many a swordmaster fail to do. There's nothing shameful about fearing battle. Rather, it's the proof that you've become a powerful swordmaster. Let your fear guide you to your future. I've experienced the same.
So you mean fear?
By the way, those looters you were fighting didn't take proper anti-corruption measures, and have already been corrupted into ethereals. Would you feel better fighting ethereals rather than people?
Huh? Why didn't you say so?
Finally got him to move. It's not easy to convince someone with nothing but words. Luckily, we're dealing with ethereals.
Xiaoguang, I have a question. Why did you insist on dragging him back to the battlefield? What does he have to do with that ethereal that doesn't move?
When I saw Avara standing there, I suddenly remembered what Dad told my brother and me when we were little. A story of ancient swordmasters who were heroes. In the early days of Eridu, many mercenary brigades were deployed to explore new territory and eliminate roaming looters. Their work contributed greatly to the city's establishment. Once, a mercenary brigade clashed with a band of looters, and one of the looters unexpectedly turned into a large ethereal, putting the mercenaries in a tough situation. At this critical moment, a new mercenary recruit stood up and drew his sword to fight. He defeated the ethereal on his own, and captured the remaining looters, achieving a great victory. After that, the sword-wielding mercenary grew braver and braver, and went on to become a renowned swordmaster in Eridu. And that's the story of none other than Big Pon of the Melt Iron Mercenaries, the one who beheaded Avaris and instantly became famous.
The early days of Eridu? That's a long time ago. You're saying Big Pan is actually someone from ancient history? How could that be? And what's happening now?
We might have to wait until we return to the temple and ask Shifu to fully understand the truth. After thinking back on that story, Anyway, let's help him defeat that Avaris now. If I'm not mistaken, that should be...
Está gigante.
Let's face that big baddie who's got your teammates trapped.
A ver qué me deja mejorar. El ataque de Jason Wang aumenta un 18%. Ya no alcanza para esto. Son las espadas normales que hay en el mapa. Okay.
Honestly, I'm shaking like a leaf. But this time, I'm not backing down. My fear points where my blade should strike, and my sword follows where my heart leads.
Leave this to me!
Ay, no veo nada,
Big Pan, the Melt Iron Merc, am a swordsman who's sworn to protect my comrades! Poor souls twisted into ethereals. Forgive me for what I have to do.
I call this move Funny Slash Combo! Leave it to me! Shit! Get! Throwing fast! My blade cuts down evil! My spirit soars in the sky! Frost glistens! The Qingming's might! Rends the heavens! Shit!
creo que hay que mejorar Al golpear a un enemigo con un corte veloz, Jason Wang tiene 4 puntos de poder de la espada Kinme. Yo creo eso.
Well, does your body feel like...
How do I describe it? It's like there's...
Very good. With this, the sword you have retrieved has become sword will for you to use. Continue the trial until the Qingming sword opens the next gate for you.
Shifu.
I know what you wish to ask. After this experience, you have a better understanding of the essence of this realm.
Shifu, you mentioned before that no one could enter or leave this realm besides us. So those who appear here, I once encountered beings born from miasma called drowned ideals that are somewhat similar to the people here, yet different. The people here don't have what you'd call a true form.
And the owner of the sword we retrieved, Big Pon of the Melt Iron Mercenaries? I've read about him in a Swordmaster novel. He's a famed swordmaster of the city founding era, but why would he appear here in the form of our senior from real life? And both he and the others, it's like they're reenacting the entire...
It's simple. He and I are simply vessels. Puppets created by the sword with miasma and hollow matter after accessing the owner's memories. Naturally, it would choose forms that the owner is familiar with. In essence, we are each just a sliver of a swordmaster's consciousness, recorded by the Qingming sword throughout its long history. This might be weird to say, but the Qingming sword has responded to your wishes, choosing the memories of a few famed swordmasters to shape into human form. Your task is to participate in and witness them. When they show you how their swords shine, their sword will fortify your power, pulling you closer to the Qingming sword.
I see. Well, that makes our plan of action clear.
So, does that mean you're all...
It's a bit difficult to explain. You may simply think of me as your guide. Now,
might you also be lost travelers?
Huh? You're... Senior Ye?
¿Quién es ese?
Shiyuan? Brother, what are you doing here?
Senior? Brother?
Xiaoguang? His appearance and attire still haven't changed from his senior disciple days at Yunhui Summit.
Yeah, I think so too. I was just so surprised to see him just now that my mind blanked. Maybe he corresponds to one of the 2 remaining swords we need to find. Sorry, we mistook you for someone we knew.
It's a bit embarrassing, but I've forgotten my real name and identity. By the time I came to, I was already lost amidst the mountains in this realm. Thankfully, I ran into this Shifu and you two. Please, just call me Peregrine. If possible, would you allow me to lodge here for a while? Though my memories are hazy, I remember that I came...
Peregrine. I've heard that name before in the stories Mom used to tell me and Shiyuan. We were right!
what are you two mumbling about? In any case, this place has not been maintained for a long time, and isn't the most...
You have my gratitude. I can tell you three have more to discuss, so I won't disturb you any further.
Well then, since you found the first sword, it's time I tell you about the remaining two. However, I imagine you've already guessed. The remaining 2 areas each hide and...
The remaining 2 areas? But apart from...
Do you recall the incomplete statue I pointed out to you in the main hall?
Yep. I kept having this sense of deja vu.
Is that so? That's not surprising. In any case, both the final area and the monster that gave you trouble before are hidden
behind the statue. So you mean, if we can break it...
It is not something that can be broken with brute force. Yeshunguang, an ethereal that can temporarily steal your senses, will certainly continue to cause you trouble. While exploring, you should contemplate how to gain passage from the statue. As someone who was recognized by the Qingming sword, I'm sure you will succeed. Moving on, the Qingming sword has sensed your growth. The seal for the second area is likely to lift soon. It's getting late.
The sword wills! Fight's over for now. Since we've got some time, let's go ask Shifu about that sword array. Huh? Incoming!
Xiao is here!
The line is gone. Split the heavens. Have a rest, Miss Jack. Forward. Slash. Here I drop. The dawn. Here now! The sword follows my will and wins power in the heavens! Split the heavens! Yeshunguang Yunquei Summit, breaking all illusions! Here I drop.
We meet again. Did you...
Yeah, it's much more quiet here compared to New Eridu.
That's right. Though the study is covered in dust, there's a couple of ancient texts about swords. As I have nothing to do... So, are you two heading out to...
There's an area here that was just unsealed, so we're heading over to explore it.
I see. Truth be told, today I also plan to head to the area you previously explored. Earlier, if my lost sword is not there, I'll head to the area you're planning to explore today.
Okay, thanks, Shuyu. Mr. Peregrine?
I hope you remember who I am next time.
Spirit Drop.
Don't you underestimate me! First the ice! Forward!
Icy Edge. Light brings the dawn. A measure of steel slices the world through. Let this sword array send you away.
Time to charge now!
Icy Edge. A measure of steel slices the world through. Radiant clouds.
Not good enough. You should have trained harder. Again! That voice. And that tiny frame. It's definitely Senior Fufu, right? But why does she look so intense today?
Let's hurry and see what's going on. Watch out, Belle!
Who are you people? She looks exactly like Senior Fufu. But staying silent? You're looking down on me. Enough talk then! That you trust—
Wait! We're sorry. We didn't come here with ill intentions, and we
Very well. I feel no malice from you. This is a secret Tiger Thyron training. Isn't this the Qingming realm? What's with this Tiger Thyron training area? Looks like we've been pulled into her story. We meant no offense. We're an investigator and a proxy who stumbled upon this place by accident, and we're currently trying to find a way out. There's a lot of ethereals around, so mind if we tag along? Safety in numbers, right? You're lost. Simply turn back the way you came and keep walking along the path. Even if you can't get out, you will likely run into my kin. They can guide. I still have important matters to attend to. I've no time to play tour guide and bodyguard for you. If you run into other
Grim Tiger?
What? You've heard that name before. It isn't my real name. Simply a title I use to keep evildoers in check. You are no evildoer, so there's no need to fear me. I must be going. Don't delay me any further.
Junior, I've heard the name Grim Tiger from Senior Fufu when we sparred before. According to her, Grim Tiger was a famous, powerful Tiger Thyron who was active decades ago. Senior Fufu's own Tiger 7 forms comes from Grim Tiger's martial arts techniques, combined with Yunquei Summit's techniques.
So she's from over a decade ago. The timelines jumped way back. Sounds like she's the wielder of the second—
I should have paid attention to Senior Fufu when she told me about her legendary stories. Why was I zoning out at Senior Fufu's soft fluffy anyway? Let's catch up to her and see what happens next. That look on your face. You're totally thinking what I'm thinking, right? With a name—
But with Senior Fufu's adorable face, it's impossible to take her seriously. You can't even take down something this weak with all your fancy kung fu. Now move! I'll show you how it's done!
Instead, I can't keep fighting. Even if we make it past this thing, we'll never clear the deeper trials.
Enough talking! Focus on the fight!
I see edge.
My blade cuts down evil! My spirit soars in the sky!
no way we can defeat it. Let's just give up.
If you came all the way here just to whine, you might as well crawl back home and hide under your blanket.
No! That ethereal from earlier already broke one of my arms. I really can't keep fighting anymore.
That's what happens when you skip your training. Right now is when we decide the fate of our clan. Or do you plan to let those short-sighted fools run
Maybe they're right. If this is all the strength we'll ever get as Tiger Thyrans, maybe taking that power,
Coward! Backing down at a time like this? Stop right there. I don't know what's going on, but you two need to calm down. You're the ones who were wandering around here earlier. Didn't I tell you not to get in my way? I already showed you the path out. Why are you still tailing me?
We're just a little worried about you. Would you mind telling us about what happened? Maybe
This is an internal matter among our clan. It has nothing to do with you. Stop asking.
the Tigerbane Bell. It's all because of the Tigerbane Bell.
Hey! Keep your mouth shut! The Tigerbane Bell? I've heard of that name from a Tiger Thyran I know. It's a forbidden artifact, one that gains power by devouring its own kin. Is that right? So some big-mouthed...
The bell was made long ago by one of our ancestors. They were inspired by the Void Hunter's weapons and wanted to create something, but for some reason, the finished bell carried a flaw none of the Void Hunter's weapons had. It could only be activated if we sacrificed one of our own. From the moment it was... But hollow disasters in Eridu have been getting worse lately. For us Tiger Thyrans who go in and out of the hollows all the time, it's a terrible sign. Some elders say the next calamity is near. Although our numbers are growing, we still don't have enough power to fight against what's to come. So they are considering reactivating the Tigerbane.
That's so unreasonable. No one should have to die just so that someone else can get stronger. Seems you've got more conscience than most of the ones who oppose the reactivation of the bell made a deal with the ones who want to use it. If we can prove the Tiger Thyrans can get stronger without the bell, they'll drop the whole...
But you keep fighting alone. You even threw your best sword into the deepest part of...
We have to shut those supporters up for good. If I used my sword or relied on anyone...
But think about it. You're the strongest of us all. And even you failed 6 times. Is it possible that we just don't have...
If you've come to think that as well, just take the intruders and leave. I can handle the fight on my...
Junior, did you hear Grim Tiger left her best sword in the deepest parts of this place? Maybe that's the sword we're looking for.
I must become stronger.
Wait, I get that you're desperate, but pushing yourself like this, it's too much. You're a fraud.
void! Without a trace! Without a trace.
Could you just stop and talk to us for a minute? Maybe we can help you.
No time for that. Besides, I've got to prove I can handle this on my own. I don't need anyone's help.
Watch closely. This is the real deal.
The line is drawn. Check! Split the heavens!
My blade cuts down evil. My spirit soars in the sky.
Frost glistens!
Radiant clap.
The Qingming's might. Rend the heavens!
What the light?
Watch this! Parents now! Just like that, she's gone. Let's follow her.
Wait, can we stop here for a m- When Grim Tiger was fighting just now, I noticed her looking into the distance from time to time. If what Shifu said is true, the weather here is a direct reflection of the Swordmaster's mood. Could there also be a storm in the heart of Grim Tiger?
She said if she couldn't gain her kin's recognition, then the Tigerbane Bell might be used again. That's enough to make anyone's mood as grim as the storm.
No. What I'm sensing isn't just a grim mood causing her not to be able to see the goal ahead, where her companions are. I think she may have created this ring for herself, through her desire for power.
But that would never be the right choice. Countless people have lost their minds.
If the body wielding the sword isn't strong enough, protecting companions and eradicating evil is only a pipe dream. I feel the same way when facing overwhelming enemies. I must do everything I can to become stronger. Otherwise,
I'm Xiaogong. You don't have to carry these.
I understand. Junior, thanks to you, I don't have such self-righteous thoughts anymore. If the reason you wield your blade is to protect others, then the moment you turn your back on your companion, I hope that, as a fellow swordmaster, Grim Tiger can also realize this. There are always companions watching. That's why we have to catch up with it. So many ethereals here. Are they all from Grim Tiger?
That voice. It's... You two, this way! Please, hurry!
A measure of steel slices the world through! Split the heavens! Frost glistens! Without a trace!
Looks like the path ahead is blocked.
So you followed me all the way.
Grim Tiger, you won't be able to pass this trial if you fight alone.
I appreciate you wanting to help after hearing about the Tiger Bane Bell. But what I need is only when I have the strength to silence everyone myself will my views be accepted. The Tiger... So the one who once took up arms for her fellow Tiger Thyra... Fancy words mean nothing. Only results will convince the elders of our Tiger clan. I don't expect...
Junior Bell is right. If the path you take is contrary to your original goal, fighting is the only thing you can see now. Everything else will become a foothold for them, including...
I can see it in your eyes. You crave strength.
Yes, we are just like you. We all want to be stronger. Otherwise... But I know this for sure. I can become stronger with her by my... The path that lets you overcome everything won't be as blurred as this rain. At the very least, you'll be able to see your true...
Maybe you're right. All I wanted was to crush it.
Hey, you two! I've brought...
Grim Tiger, are you okay? I'm sorry.
What are you doing?
Sorry. I must have disappointed you. We practiced martial arts together and swore to protect our people.
There's no way you can keep fighting with your injuries. Let's forget about taking next time. No, from today...
All right.
Thank you for your help, strangers. As you can see, I've abandoned my sword.
Of course. Looks like you figured out where you...
I'll stay here and protect the wounded Tiger Thyron. Please, don't worry. Just focus...
To be honest, I'm not sure if this is the best for the future of our kin. But the moment I decided to fight alongside these now, let's use this positive energy... Teaming up with others may not prove that I can handle these monsters alone. But at least it shows that I never forgot what my sword is meant to protect. I'll always fight side by side with my kin and my friends, whether it's battling ethereals or the ominous Tigerbane Bell. Don't you dare underestimate our strength. These lives are not yours to take. Final hit! My blade cuts down evil. My spirit